So I'm here with Sam the avocado.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
So I figured if I was going to do a stream about upgrading, why not bring somebody in here that just upgraded or just going through the process? As you can tell, he's in a room tonight, but he just got his truck.
Yes, and she is a beauty. I got me a 2020 Peterbilt 579 Ultra Loft, a little charcoal gray with the burgundy tribal down the side.
Man, I should have got you to text me a picture. I could have used it for the thumbnail.
Yeah, I still got a picture. I'll send it a little bit later.
So what happened to the you got here and then you had to wait a little while to get into the class, right? To upgrade.
Yeah,
How long
so
did that take?
it took about 2 days over the weekend. I came in on a Thursday. My classes didn't start until Monday, so I had a little bit of time to sit.
Okay, so that's only a Thursday. Well, you got here on Thursday. Can't count Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you were in the class. So 3 days of waiting for that, and then
Mhm.
you were on the list to get a truck. About how many days were you on? What number were you on the list to get a truck, and about how many days did that take?
So it takes us for me, since I went lease and also reefer. It's going to vary depending if you go company reefer. It also varies per division. So for example, if you go flatbed, you're going to have an extra step such as the flatbed securement class that you're going to have to take on day 2 or day 3 depending. And if you're a tanker, you're going to have a tanker class that you're going to need to take on day 2 or 3 depending on what time you get here, et cetera, et cetera. But it took me 2 days to get on the list. On day 2, I remember correctly, man, it was about 10:14 in the morning. I put myself on the list, and I was number 62 on that list.
62. And how many days did it take you to get, like, did you get called for take a look at any trucks? What was your experience there?
My experience with that is, I think it was 2 days on. I was on the list. I had moved up to 45, which is not a bad jump in 2 days. Granted, for all the people that have been there, all the trucks that they have coming in and leaving. They called me to look at a 20, what was it, a 2020 International. I went up there, go took a look at her, and she was filthy. She was dirty on the inside. Whoever had her didn't really maintain her too well. And I cranked her up, and the first thing that came on the dash was a transmission issue. And for me, that was an auto reject. When you see something like that, transmission issue, I was like, okay, let me try to drive her around, see what it is. Maybe I could feel it out and judge how bad it is. Granted, it's transmission, it's always bad. But I couldn't even move her out the parking lot and the parking spot. She wouldn't move at all. And I let Lisa know, and they took it right off.
And the truck was filthy?
Yeah, it was bad. It was definitely bad. It had
Well, I thought
stains.
that they were supposed to have the trucks completely ready to go out of Success Leasing. It wasn't like that.
No, to be honest with you, I'll say it's hit and miss because that 2020 International I looked at, it looked like somebody just kind of halved it, did a half job. And when I got into my Peterbilt, it was clean. It smelled clean. It looked clean. There was no stains. There was no garbage. No, I could run my finger across the dash, not pick up a speck of dust.
Wow. The one
Hmm.
truck was dirty, the next one was clean. How many days after not taking the international? Did they try to force you into the international?
No, they didn't. They just asked me for some reasons on why I wouldn't take them, and I told them the transmission issue, it wouldn't move, and I told them about the cleanliness of the truck. They were really nice about it. They said we appreciate the feedback, and we'll give you a call when we have something else for you to look at.
Okay. And then it was the next day, right? You got the call for the Peterbilt, or was there a day in between?
There was several days in between. I got the call,
Several.
yes, Friday, so it was about maybe 3 days. I had to wait. At that point, I became number 22 on the list, and they had called me up and gave me three options. She said, "Hey, we have a 2019 Freightliner. If you want to check out, I also have another International." And I'm getting ready to write the Freightliner down, take the number, the alarm code number. She's like, wait a minute, I have another truck here. I'm like, oh, okay. I have a 2020 Peter. And before she can even finish it, I'll look at it. What is it?
Yeah. It's new. It's newer.
Yeah. And I've been wanting a Peterbilt myself. So when I heard that, I jumped all over it.
So the big question is, did you get paid while you waited on the truck? Have you got paid the entire time you've been waiting?
I will find out this Friday.
This Friday. Man,
Yes.
Did you get paid last week?
I got paid last week. I did.
Okay.
I got paid over layover pay from Leasing, which is $128 a day.
Oh, that's good. $120 a day.
28, yes.
I don't even know how to say that, but the skateboarder says, no, Flatbed Gang. You know him?
No, but I am still Flatbed Gang at heart. Do not get me wrong. It's
he's Reefer Squad. Look how big his arms got since he joined the Reefer Club, man. He's swinging doors, taking names, bro. Trey, what's up? We're all in the truck right now. So my students are all studying right now. Trey's an awesome dude. I have a good bunch of students right now. They're over there studying, working hard on it.
Definitely are.
Evo says, taking a break from studying. See, look at that. My guys are out there studying, Steve-O. They just made you look bad with that comment. They're all like, we're over there studying hard. And you're like, hey, man, I'm taking a break from studying.
Hey, you got to give them credit. You study too hard, you tend to forget, and you won't comprehend. And when it comes to your guys, especially like Trey in general, I've worked with Trey and I worked with your other student, Gene, all week with pre-trip, talking about the back of maneuvers, what to look for when they're driving in their mirrors. And they were really receptive. They got everything. But that also goes to show you, everybody, that use your connections, use your resources to get better and to motivate yourself and get to this goal that you have.
And there's tons of people that will help you. I mean, look, Sam right here, he's helped them all week, and he didn't even have to help them. He could have been like, oh, well, y'all are on your own. But he came out and he was all like, hey, this is my family here, and I'm going to help y'all out. So, I mean, it was really good. OTRJ says these new videos, interviews are sick. Thank you, man. We're trying to get some information out to some people. Wombats. What's going on, Wombats? Word up. Trey says we're taking your truck on a joyride. I hope not, Trey. Trey, you letting Gene drive?
Oh, Lord.
Jackson W says the driving fast. Oh man, he's even Jackson's like they're driving fast. He said Trey's driving fast. Singing and sending macros, trademark that ish. Tell Trey to get off of YouTube while driving. Look at Jackson snitching like a mug.
When it comes to wombats, yes, swinging doors, sending macros, and sliding tandems.
Oh yeah, you can't forget sliding tandems. That's hard. That's a long walk back there, and to miss the hole or be off some, you're all like, "Oh Jesus, I gotta walk back there again."
Yeah, especially when you go into California and you got to get it precisely in that 12 hole.
Oh man, California is a pain in the neck all the way around.
Yes, sir.
Skateboarding workout body. We both had the Tennessee trucker during PSD. Oh, y'all both had them.
You gotta have to refresh my memory. I'm sorry, I don't remember you. I've met a lot of people, and
well, also it's not his. Is that his real name?
I don't know. How do you
say that? Rajan?
Rajan,
oh, no.
I believe. I'm horrible.
I'll be butchering the heck out of that, bro.
Oh, I know.
You know how I say names around here? Hey, there's James. Gene, he says, appreciate you guys.
Of course. We definitely appreciate you, the effort that you put in. I know it's been a long, difficult journey for you, in particular. You had a lot of things going on, and I'm just happy that you overcame a lot of them and you're progressing. So we definitely appreciate you as much as you appreciate us.
Let me tell you, Gene was over there whipping it in those parallels today, man. He got that down. I was all like, yeah, that's what we even finished early. I even had enough time to do a regen before Trey got back to go on a drive.
No, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
he walked out. I said, man, you take that win and you go for the day. And man, Gene was on top of the world. Even though he said Trey came in there and he goes, "How'd you do today?" He said, "Did okay." I'm like, you better tell this man. I said, well, the way you're knocking out those parallels, you should be smiling so hard you're knocking the ears off the back of your head with your lips, bro.
Exactly. But he was staying humble. He was definitely staying humble.
Oh yeah, he was being humble. How many times do they lease these trucks before they put them out to pasture? Success Leasing has a pretty good scam going. Get the people to finish their lease and then lease again. How many times do you think your truck's been leased?
Once. Just once.
Once?
I'm the second one. Yes.
Now, how long would you guess if you had to guess that they were in it?
I would say about 2 years. Because
About 2
normally
years?
there's normally 3-year leases that everybody does normally. So I'm just gonna run with that one. So this person was doing it for 2 years, and I got a few months on it. My lease in particular ends in March, and I'll still be able to get my lease completion bonus. That will be another video to talk about because that's a lot of information. And from there, I can either choose to get my own truck or do another lease. And to be honest with you, with everybody out there, I'm not sure yet. That's a path that I'm going to have to figure out sooner or later because there's definitely pros and cons to each side. You just have to weigh them out for what's best to your situation.
It's sounding like you're over there going ace lease to tell you the truth. You do that first lease so many months and then you jump into that ace lease. That's what it sounds like.
Most likely. That's what I'm leaning towards the most. What I want to do is start my own fleet pretty soon.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, man. Like you got a plan. You got goals, and you stuck with this and fought. I mean, if y'all seen his video on all the stuff he's been through, that wasn't even half the stuff he's been through to get to this point.
No, not even half. Deaths in the family. My wife got in the car crash. Car was totaled. She was in another state, so I had to take time away. My father had passed away this July. Taking
Man,
care of
sorry to
2
hear
houses.
that.
Appreciate it. So it's definitely been a lot. I'll
Timothy
go company.
Turbo says, "I'll go company."
Yeah, there's
You pick whatever you want. Like, did they force you into lease, or did you get to choose? Did anyone pressure you into leasing that truck?
Not at all. Actually, I started out here like most people with the green PSD TNT, and then I went company flatbed. I did it for a while. I learned my freight routes. I learned my worth as a driver. I learned about the truck. I learned about the money, and now lease.
Bro, I know you put those bags there on purpose or something. That was no accident right there. You said sooner or later I'm gonna pull these out.
And
I like
you
it,
would be
though.
correct. I was ready for you. I was ready.
I'm kind of jealous that you got all the color bags. I don't have all the color bags. I only have a green and a purple one. I'm missing that black one. I'm gonna rob somebody of a black bag so I can have one. That way I'll have all three of them.
Yeah. And then when they come out with a different color one, I'm coming back for that one.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, maybe when you do ace lease, by then they'll have like a different color one. Like, somebody get in their ear and tell them we want a red bag. Oh, super chat from Hans. But yeah, red bag. Let's see what Hans says. Insane Clown Posse sucks. Bro, he's killing me, bro. He's killing me.
Yeah.
You seen my truck? You seen the hatchet man on my truck? Both sides, man.
Actually, to be honest with you, there's so many trucks that are your color, like that hunter or dark green out there. That's what I look for. I'm out there. Oh, there he goes. Hatchet man.
Yeah. That's what. Whenever I got that truck, actually, my buddy Tim Weimer said, "Hey, you need to put the Hatchet Man on those windows because I don't know where your truck is out there." He's all like, "That's not your truck. Get some Hatchet Man stickers back on there."
Yeah, and then on top of that, you got the Hatchet Man on your valves.
Yeah, on my valves and my leg. I got a tattoo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Don't go to California. Don't go on the 12th hole to California. It's 6th hole or less. Yes, you're correct.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
don't know why I got 12 hole in my head at that point. I'm thinking about
I heard you, but I was like, I'm gonna let it slide. I was like,
Yeah.
maybe nobody else will know.
I have because I got a pre trip already, and I'm already like starting to think and plan things out. So that's probably where that came from.
Oh, we got the first generation of the trucker family right there. Mad. That's the first generation. You know Jackson?
Yeah,
That's his grandfather.
really, that's the one he's been talking about.
Yeah,
All
that's the
right.
grandfather.
You've been doing a lot of work with Jackson. You gave him a lot of good information, and Jackson's doing really good. He's gonna get out there. He's gonna crush his test.
Bro, I sent him a video. Funny story. I sent him a TikTok of Jackson just backing it in there with no help. And Jackson did good and backed it right in there. And I sent it to them. And I saw, like, check out Jackson to his uncle. So Matt's son is a YouTuber out here. I don't know if he wants me to say his channel or not.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a YouTuber out here. And he's the second generation. And he's Jackson's uncle. Well, he responded back. He's going to do his TNT. And he goes, woo. Like, pretty much, hey, man, I'm proud. I'm glad I seen that video because, man, that makes me feel better. And I said, hey, I know that you drive a Peterbilt, so I told him about the different turning radius.
Yes.
But instead, it typed the word radio. So here comes Matt up with his text message. He's all like, you better tell him to get his hands off the radio when he's driving the truck and pay attention to the road. I'm all like, oh. I was like, man.
Hold on. Ooh, sorry about that.
What you do? Drop the phone?
Yeah.
That's love. I guess Gene's sending love to us, bro.
Dude.
Who's the dude next to Twisted? I'm not going to say his last name. That's Sam over there. Sam the Avocado.
Yeah.
And he's thinking about doing a channel for you guys. So, I mean, it would be cool to watch him. Like, he's through the upgrade process. If he does a channel, y'all can go ahead and subscribe to his channel. If he does go ahead and make videos, then guess what? You'll be first in line to see his newest videos.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about it. Lease can
be as long as you keep the truck afterwards.
Mm.
He's talking about the lease purchase. Like,
yes.
That's like a real lease right there. The Ace lease, we call it at Prime. Yeah, and that, to me, that's a real lease. The other type of lease, the lease that you're doing now, no offense, the lease that you're starting now. Uh-oh, we lost him.
Yeah. Outside, man. I'm trying to tell all these people to I'm getting text messages left and right, so I'm trying to get them up off the screen, out the way.
You should have just shared it to everyone. They could have put their text messages in here. Unless it's something dirty, then don't put it right there.
Oh,
but
no.
I forgot what I was saying.
Lease, Ace purchase, and the regular lease.
I don't understand that the lease at Prime, the one that you're doing, I don't understand it because you don't get to keep the truck at the end. I mean, to me, I just don't understand it. It never made sense to me. I don't want to offend nobody, and I'm not against leasing. It doesn't make sense to me. It's you get paid a different way. Mm-hmm. You get like more say so in like whether you take a load or not. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. You could turn down a truck. You can pick a truck. You know, you really don't get to choose the color or nothing. I don't see the big, in my shoes, I don't see like the big advantage of going lease. So maybe you can open my eyes. Let's hear it, Sam. Tell me all about it.
Doing a lot of research before I decided to go lease from company, The benefits, of course, everybody knows, is the pay. You get paid differently. You're your own boss. You'll get to decide what route you want to go to. Say, for instance, gas is cheaper down south, and you have a load that's going across to Texas, and your Qualcomm's or your navigation is telling you, "Hey, cut across and then come down." As a lease operator, I don't have to follow that route. I could choose whatever route I choose and go to that cheaper gas. Um, Also, like you already mentioned, the loads, I could accept it, I could deny it. But the main thing for me with lease is I'm learning to be an owner operator right now through lease with the comforts of having some company benefits, such as that tire fund, such as that emergency fund, not having to look for road assist, having to shop around. Hey, what time can you be out here? How much is this? Not shopping around for the shippers or receivers just yet. But I still get to contact these people and say, hey, this is truck number da 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 with Prime. I'll be here at this time. Are you able to take me early? Can we move the times? So it's prepping you to get to that stage that everybody wants to get to, but they still give you this safety net to make sure you don't fail in the process.
Yeah, so it's kind of a trial run without too much of a huge risk by just jumping into it. So it's like a step in between, you're saying.
Correct.
Kind of.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Look at it as a stepping stone. First, you come in. The first step is get your CDL. Then your next step is your TNT. After that, you're going to decide whether you want to go company or lease. If you go company, then you're going to go lease. If you decide to go lease, you already have the mindset. You already know what you want to do. And like I tell everybody, chase the cause, not the B cause, because the B cause will always betray you, because the B cause changes every day.
Matt says it's like you rent office space. You don't own that in the end either. Good point.
Yes.
So you just renting your office space for what, 1,400? I don't know what a truck payment is. What, 1,400 a week or 800 a week, something like that?
It depends. Right now, I know the internationals are about 882. I know the Freightliners are 990 to 1,039, and my Pete in particular, it was 990 a month with all my fixed costs, APU permits, etc. I'm looking about 1,207 a week, which is really not bad.
Ooh, that's a lot of money, because I'm over here doing the math. I'm timesing it by 4. I'm all like more than $4,000 a month. I'm timesing that by 12. I'm all like starting to sound like a lot.
Right, but you're also making that money to, offset that. That's the thing. If you're out there and you're a hustler and you work hard and you grind hard, that 1,200 is nothing to you. All it is,
like,
is
y'all know I'm a number cruncher. I'm getting my calculator. I'm just gonna. We'll just say 1,100. We'll make it easy. We'll just say 1,000.
Okay.
Times 4 times 48,000 a year. But you're not even going a full year.
Nope.
So I mean, like that's a lot of money out of your end of the year right there. Not mentioning your gas font, your gas, and all the other stuff.
But those are things that you can control. Like getting your fuel, you can control. It's about how you run your truck. Watch those RPMs. Don't waste that gas. And be smart and use your tools and your resources. Once again, I can't say that enough. Use your tools and resources. Prime in particular, we got an app where we can see the cheapest fuel on the route. We have our macros, like a macro 27, where we say, hey, this is how much diesel we have. This is where we're going. This is my miles per gallon. And they'll give me a great place to fuel up. And once I fuel up at that cheaper price, once again, I'm watching my RPMs, making sure I'm not wasting gas. And all those fuel surcharges, they stay in my pocket. So it's all about how you run that truck.
So real quick, I'm going to hit this comment, and then I'm going to tell you something else about MAD.
All right.
Steve-O is testing Wednesday morning. Get it, man. Worded advice. I'll give you some advice. Go into this test as another day of practice. Do not think of it as a test. Go in there with cool, calm mind. And I know there's going to be a little bit of you that's nervous. That is normal. That is very normal. Just keep your mind set on, hey, it's just another day of practice. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to do my thing, get this done, do the next part of the test. So,
Exactly.
like,
Good advice.
don't stress it.
Yeah.
What you got for them, Sam?
No, that was good advice. Just to throw a personal touch on there, I did my test in December. Cold, it was 20 degrees, and I'm already nervous. Wind is blowing, it's Missouri. The wind is always blowing, but I'm sitting here nervous, and I had told my wife that morning. I was like, I think I'm gonna throw up. I'm so nervous. And I got to do the test. Unfortunately, I got the full pre-trip in the type of weather I was in. And I was so nervous that I almost forgot to do my 5x5 inspection. And if I didn't stop and recollect my thoughts, I would have literally just bypassed that whole 5x5. And then when I was in the truck doing the in-cab, it's weird, having somebody in the passenger seat like this staring at you the whole time. So I felt a little intimidated, a little overwhelmed, and I almost messed up that air brake test. But once again, I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't feel right. And I started over again. So just collect your thoughts, man. Be out there, like Twisted said, think it's just a normal day, and you'll get past it.
Yeah, and Sam was out there. He was shivering. We all thought that he was cold, but it was really his nerves. But he kept telling us, I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm cold."
Oh, you saw through that?
No, I'm just,
I thought I hid that pretty well.
yeah, you did. You didn't look nervous.
Uh-huh.
But back to what I was going to tell you about Mad. If you want to know, I've been trying. Like, I need to sit down with Mad and get him to do a video or come on to the live one night, because Mad is super, super big on saving money for fuel. That guy, he says, man, my son kind of said I'm OCD on it, or you could call me OCD on it, but like, I'm all about saving fuel. Like, he was telling me what states, like the slope of Nebraska. I'm like, Nebraska's flat. He goes, no, man, if you go that direction, it's a downslope of about this much that you can do 65 on, and you'll still get great fuel mileage because you're just coasting down it. Or if you're going the other way, though, you're going to be losing a little bit fuel mileage, so you need to drive this speed or maybe this speed. And, man, he tells me he watches that little fuel thing that tells you if you're getting good or not. And, like, he's trying to keep it up there, like – man is a genius whenever it comes to fuel costs. His fuel cost is low. Saves a lot of money right there.
I'm going to have to get with you. I know right now my current fuel, I was doing about 10 miles to the gallon. But maybe you could teach me a couple of tricks of the trade as well, because you've been at it a lot longer than I have, and I would love to hear what you have.
Yeah, he's good people too. Real great guy. Sam is using gas. He ain't getting far.
I just use it as a general term.
Fuel. We use fuel.
Yeah,
great fuel mileage. I mean, yeah, I'm doing it too.
You got to leave it to Hans to always point out the small things.
Ooh, here's your big comment. That's all you.
Correct. I am a greenhorn and just bungee jumped into lease. Why not? It's a walkaway lease, plus you're getting to know the industry in the freight lanes. Yes, exactly. The only thing you are doing is benefiting yourself.
Thanks, fella. I'm learning slowly. Go through the pre-trip.
Everybody learns at their own pace, and only you know how you learn. Take your time.
Put gas in it. Lawnmower broke.
Wait, no. It's fuel. Remember, you got to say fuel.
Yeah. Well, the lawnmower takes some gas.
I know. I'm just trying to be a little petty at this point.
Here you go. You're in charge, man. I gotta go check this lawnmower real fast.
All right. So here we got a message from Rod. I am currently on a leased team truck. I'm company, and and my buddy is leased, but we split everything, including costs. It's crazy how important it is to use Prime app to buy fuel and wear. Rod, absolutely. Once again, that Prime app is a lifesaver. When I'm doing my pre-trips and I'm looking at where I'm going, my routes, I try to use the app and I'll zoom out and find areas where it's cheaper. I'll do my Macro 27. Sometimes even when I do my Macro 27s, I'll turn around and use the app anyway just to double check to see if I can find anything. Occasionally, I'll find maybe a little mom and pop store that will have something a little bit cheaper, and I'll stop there. But it's all about, taking that look on the app, using the resources, and going from there. Definitely, man. And if you're on a lease team truck, I know you're out there and you're every 2 days, 3 days, you're sitting there, you're fueling up. So for you, it's extremely beneficial. I could definitely see that. All right. And let's see what else we got in the chat here. Give me a second here to catch up with everybody. Let's see. What do we have here? Actually, I don't even think I can see some of these. All right. But the main thing is, until D gets back, if you decide thinking about coming to Prime, I think there's a hiring freeze still. But get everything in order. Focus. Do your research. Even if you don't decide to come to Prime, do your research and find the company that's best for you. Know what you're getting into, such as the lifestyle. The lifestyle is very different from what you're probably doing now. You're living out there on the road by yourself. It gets lonely. It gets draining mentally, especially when you're driving through some of these cities here. I know in particular for me, when I drive through Atlanta, I'm drained. I am drained. The people out there, the four wheelers, they don't care too much for us. They just want us to get out their way. Um, Study when you get here for your pre-trip. The pre-trip is 90% on you. Also, the back end maneuvers, you're gonna get frustrated. You're definitely gonna get frustrated. You're gonna have times where you're gonna want to give up, or you're gonna think that you're not built for this. Don't give in to that. Come back the next day, fresh head, and understand where you made your mistakes. That's the biggest thing. If you understand where you made your mistakes and how to correct them, when you come back that next day, I guarantee you're going to get it in that hole, no problem. There's, especially like the alley dock, a lot of people I see, they get frustrated on that, and they'll walk away from the truck, grab a cigarette or whatever. I tell them just, relax. Understand the mistake you did on that maneuver, and don't repeat it. And if you do, you understand why you did it again and the corrections. All right, Twisted, you're back.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the lawnmower. I don't know how to work on it.
Oh, Jesus.
Lawnmower. I think it probably it starts up and it runs for a second and it dies. I don't know. Has oil. Mm-hmm. Has fuel in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Was it primed?
No, it's one of those ones it's one of those fancy ones that you just start up. Like, you don't have to push the little button in to prime it. I don't know. It's just dying. I think it got some bad gas in it, really.
Possibly.
Where you at? How do you say this guy's name? Because I've been calling him Gunther.
Gunter.
So it is Gunther? Passed my DOT and got my permit last week. Long time coming. Well, congratulations. Now hopefully you got a company or a school in mind to go to, man.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Did you know that you can't just rent a truck and get your buddy to teach you how to drive it and go take your test in it anymore? Since the laws changed?
Yeah, wasn't that February of this year?
Yeah, February, the laws changed and you can't do that no more. You could get your buddy, hey, teach me how to drive this truck, blah, blah, blah. Take me to the DMV, take my test, boom, you're good. You can't do that no more. You have to have, it all has to be documented on everything. Crazy. I have to do more paperwork now. Well, I got to bubble some stuff in on a app, but still, I got to do more work.
It's like doing a trip sheet.
Dude, I hate trip sheets. I hate that's the worst thing is bubbling those dots in.
What?
Matt says I'll be in Springfield late Wednesday, hopefully back out Friday-ish.
Matt, I'm gonna miss you. I'm leaving Wednesday morning from Springfield.
Oh, y'all barely missing each other.
Right. But if you're on the line, I'll definitely tune in.
Mad's coming in to see his grandson with a purple ID card before he goes out on TNT.
Oh man, that would be lovely.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping he's coming in for, but hopefully it's no truck work. I'm hoping it's nothing to do with the truck because he just got the truck.
And on top of that, to be honest with you, I know they don't do trifecta photos no more. So Matt, when you come in, take that photo and cherish that because that's a memory. I still have my trifecta photo, and I look at it like, yeah, I remember the time.
That's right. We'll have to take a picture for him because there's no more trifecta pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a lot of people to be trained? I have nobody right now. So whenever I got put on the quarantine, when I got put on quarantine, I was supposed to train a guy that week. I had it all set up, and I forgot to text him till just now. So I guess he came in and they put him with a different trainer. I just remembered right now. But, man, I wonder what happened to that guy. He didn't even text me or nothing. Hey, I got my badge now or nothing.
What?
I don't know. But right now I haven't had nobody hit me up to like, hey, I need a trainer. Nothing. So, Hans run four-wheelers over. What were you talking about when I was gone? Did you say it was okay to run over four-wheelers?
You see, what happened was, I was I was talking about driving and being mentally drained on the road because it can be draining. And in Atlanta, that's where I'm mostly trained at because these people, the four-wheelers, do not care. They'll hop in front of you. They'll try to run you off the road. I'm like, man, I got a 80,000-pound vehicle and you trying to run me off?
Yeah. So you just said run over four-wheelers and everybody's going with it now? They're like, let's get this done.
I'm not encouraging any of the above, but I'm just saying sometimes you do got to be that bigger person in the bigger vehicle and let them know who the boss is.
Dude, I already know. I'm Debo coming down the road, right? I'm Debo. Like the cars, the four-wheelers around me, they better put their chains up. Like they're tucking their chains in. Debo's coming. I'm ready to snatch them off. You better get out my way. Debo's coming.
Yeah. Start a GoFundMe for a new lawnmower.
Yeah, I wish Tennessee Flatbedder was in here right now because we could be telling them about that. Hey, we need to start a GoFundMe for a new lawnmower for my wife. What you laughing at?
This is like, because normally when you say a GoFundMe for a lawnmower, I was expecting it for you, and you say no, that's for my wife.
Dude, she, bro, I mess it up. Like, she got the green thumb. She knows, like, she out there finishing the yard with a weed eater right now because the lawnmower ain't gonna stay running. So she's out there finishing the yard with a weed eater.
Look, all right, since we're being honest, my wife is probably in this chat as well, so she'll verify. I am not allowed to do laundry.
Oh wow! What happened there? Did you turn everything pink?
Yeah, one time, and then I burnt some clothes in the dryer. I don't know how I did that though.
How do you burn clothes in the dryer? Let's get this story.
I don't know.
How did you even notice that they were burning? How did you even notice they were burning?
It was one of her favorite shirts, and she probably not gonna let me.
Her favorite shirt?
Yeah, I messed up with the favorite shirt, and at that point, I was hitting that panic button once I saw the hole. I was like, oh shit. So I tried to hide it. I was like, no, I'm not trying.
Where'd you hide it? In the lint thing of the dryer or what?
No, I hid it in between the mattresses because I was gonna come back the next day when she was at work and get rid of it. But
Oh,
I wasn't expecting her to come home with a new bed set that day, so I was like, "Oh, great, perfect
oh,
timing."
all the luck. I
All the
bet she
luck.
could sniff it out too. If I did something like that, my wife would be like, "It smells like something burning in here."
Yeah, she did.
Right to it.
She asked me if I was ironing. I'm like, yes, I was ironing. I was ironing my own clothes. It had a little hot. So she definitely sniffed it out. And when she was changing the bed, I tried to run out the door. Hey, hon, I'm going to the store. She's like, no, can you help me real quick? Because we had a California King, so she wanted me to lift the mattress. I'm like, no, no, no. I'll do it tomorrow. Don't worry about that. You just got home from work. Why don't you relax? Now I'm trying the buttering phase. Like, you know what? I'll cook for you. No, no, no. Actually, what do you want to eat? I was trying so hard. And at that point, I think she knew.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's funny. I would have pulled out the lint thing in the dryer and just put it in there and just put the lint thing back in. And when she was all like, "What's this?" I would have been like, "What did you do?"
No, no, I can't do that with her. She could sniff my BS out from a mile away. She could definitely. So when I try to hide things, she like, what you do? I didn't do anything. She's like, no, you got that smell on you. That smell of guilt, as she calls it.
No, it was the smell of her burnt favorite shirt.
Like at that moment, yeah.
She was probably playing that song in the house. Ooh, what's that smell? You know that old rock song? What was
No,
it, Pink Floyd?
yeah, what she actually did was, she told me, she's like, run. Oh, and I did.
Gunther says, "Yeah, I was originally going to do that since I drove many years ago. Now I'm getting back to a trade school again. I was either going to go to College, has a program right by home, or maybe go to Prime." Yeah, that's a personal choice right there.
Mhm.
Like, do your research on both of them, is what I'm going to tell you. Do your research on both of them. Find out which one's going to work best for you. If you choose a school to go to, then more power to you. Go to that school, or you can come here to Prime. Just whatever you do the most research on and you think's going to fit to you better. Do you have the money to go to schools? Is some of the issues, or can you do a year at a company to pay for your CDL?
Right.
No, I don't like to say Prime. You get a free CDL, but if you complete that year, it turns into a free CDL.
Yeah.
Or really, it doesn't, because you lost the year of your life that you have to work at Prime. You ain't getting that year back.
Well, it depends on
How
how
you
you
feel,
look at it.
Sam?
For me, I say yes, it's a free CDL, but I would disagree and say that you wasted that year. You're just using that to gain that experience. So say Prime is not for you, which is perfectly understandable. You take that year, now you have a year experience, and you could get some of these local jobs that require a year minimum. You could go to some of the waste management places where you could drive the dump trucks or the trash trucks. That's 1 year minimum. So no matter how you look at it, it's not a waste. You either A, getting your experience, B, you're using the stepping stones and the programs that they have here to elevate yourself, or even just the bare minimum. You got your CDL. There's always a plus side and there's always a positive. It's just a matter of perspective and how you look at it.
Lyle was telling the story of his first trainer. Is No Hippie doing a live right now? I didn't even check before I did this live. I talked to you and then got on the phone, did some stuff, and then got back on here. I didn't even get a notification.
No, neither did I. Now I'm subscribed to No Hippie.
Oh, is that a video or is that
Let's see.
uh looks like a video to me. Maybe Pegleg's talking about the video. I see a video from him. And it does say No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. My first TNT trainer and whatever. Oh, I bet it was alive.
Oh man.
I like No Hippie, man. A great channel. I really did not mean to start a live during his live.
Yeah, No Hippie. I look at his channel a lot to get some information.
Matt, they didn't take a picture of us after your test, after you trifected?
What?
I'm sure that there's a picture on Prime somewhere of us in a picture together after your test, after you trifected.
The Facebook page, they have all the albums up there for the trifecta by sorted by year. So take a look
Yeah,
on
they
there. See.
always take pictures, or they used to.
Yeah,
Jeff's over here doing CBTs, and they're killing him.
dude.
Hey,
Oh
Jeff's
gosh,
real close to you right now. He's in the same hotel as you.
shoot, man, Jeff, you can hit me up. I'm over here at the campus inn. And I know you're paying with those CBTs. Once I got done with day one, I did the simulator class, and they're like, "Hey, you got CBTs," and they sent me the email, and I'm just, wait a minute, wait, what? Where does this? I had 52 CBTs.
Man, you know what? I was hoping that you say, "Yeah, Jeff, come over to my room, man. I'm in room number 10." Because I was about to be like, I'm gonna start ordering pizzas to his room every hour.
Uh, you know what? Fine, Jeff 277. You'll find me in campus inn 277 building C.
Everybody order him pizzas to his room right now. I would laugh if a pizza showed up right now.
Look, if it does, I will come back on this live tomorrow with the empty box.
That would be hilarious, man. Like all these pizzas, the campus end desk calling you nonstop. Hey, you got pizza here. You got pizza here. You got pizza. You're all like, dang, man, it's midnight. I got work to do. Don't call me again.
And it's a long
One.
walk. I'm all the way in the back, all the way in the back. So I have to walk through 2 buildings to get to the front. So I was like, I'll do it for Papa John's. I don't know about Pizza Hut, but I'll do it for Papa John's.
Weren't clothes in the dryer.
Yeah.
Yep, he did it. He did it. Ladies' underwears can cook in a dryer, so I've heard.
Yeah, they can.
What you be doing to ladies' underwear in a dryer, bro?
They're not mine.
Devo, you gotta tell us a story, man, about that burning women's underwear in a dryer.
Yeah, so the setting is too hot, like the same thing I did. They'll burn real quick.
What's going on, Nick? Skeletor? How you say that name? Have I been messing that one up?
I believe that's right.
Skeletor?
Yeah.
Says, how are you doing, man? We're great. Just hanging out. He was live and I came straight to you. Ah, man, I feel bad.
Yeah.
I like No Hippie too. I really do.
Yeah,
So he's probably gonna text me here in a minute. Yo, fool, why you start on live while I'm doing the live? I wonder who started first. I guess he did. If you left from there to here.
Yeah, and he's good. I like No Hippie, and he'll give it to you raw, no filter, no sugar.
Yeah, he's straight up. Ain't scared to say whatever he needs to say. He is not scared. He's gonna say it.
Yeah.
But since Peg's Leg is in here, let's go ahead and hear some special words from Peg Leg.
Hey everybody, hit that like button, borrow my leg to smash that ding dong bell. Oh, and if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe too.
That's what I'm talking about right there. I love that video.
So do I.
Tennessee came and got it from me this morning. He was all like, "Hey, I need the Peg Leg video." I said, "What Peg Leg video?" He goes, "The ring a ding dong bell one." I was all like, "Oh, send it to him."
And to be honest, I used to chat with Peg Leg in the lives, and we used to go back and forth. And I was like, Peg Leg. I was like, I wonder if he really. I'm like, no, it's just a name. And I saw the video. I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense now.
Yeah, there's a Peg Leg.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a Call of Duty one, too. I bet he spent a lot of money on that thing. It has, like, Call of Duty on the side of it.
Oh, that is the greatest of all time. I know of that. I'll get me a Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 3. That's my favorite.
Well, he lost his leg on Modern Warfare 2, so he didn't make it to 3. He was on the injured list after that.
Well, he was still there in heart.
He can still play. He got 2 hands, bro. Like,
well, when those moments of the bathroom break,
Oh no, he's a true gamer, man. We put a catheter in, and we don't leave that TV. Whenever a game comes out, you put a catheter in, you pull the microwave up to the side of the couch, and you have a little mini fridge with food in there. You don't miss a beat. during the intermission, you run in the microwave, you playing a game. By the time it finishes, your food's already cooled down because it's set in the microwave that long. You can just eat it while it's cold. But you did heat it up first.
No, I can't do a catheter. I had a bad experience with that.
You're not committed. Let's hear it. What's a bad experience? What happened?
So I had when I was younger, I had got rear-ended and my back it was hurting a lot, so they had me on the board in the hospital for hours. It was about 8 hours, and I had to pee. So I kept telling the nurse, "Hey, I gotta use the restroom. I gotta use the restroom. I gotta pee real quick." And she's like, "No problem. We could definitely help you, but we can't move you off the board." And I was like, "All right, that's fine. I don't care. Whatever you have to do, I gotta go." And then here comes this big, stocky, brawly. I mean, this guy looks like Brawly fully transformed off of DBZ. And he went with one hand, flips over the whole board with me in it, and then looks me in my eyes, and he says, "This might hurt a little bit." I'm like, "No, I don't have to pee no more. I'm good." Yeah. It was the eye contact that caught me. You know, granted he manhandled me on the board, but it was just the eye contact where I was like, "Nope." You know, I didn't know I had a garage until then.
Oh, Pegleg says it has a man. I thought that said Call of Duty.
Caterpillar.
Does it? Is it? Now it got me curious. We're gonna watch the video again. Maybe you just did this so we could watch the video again.
Hey everybody, hit that like button, borrow my leg to smash that ding dong bell. Oh, and if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe too.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. I thought it said Call of Duty.
And I was sitting here agreeing with you. I actually went there like, yeah, I didn't see it, but I think he's right. You know what? Sorry, Peg. It's Caterpillar.
It was a lot cooler when it was Call of Duty, though. I'm like, we need to send. Where's Tennessee Flatbedder? Can we get the dude a sticker made out of vinyl and sent to him that says Call of Duty or place over that Caterpillar?
Right. See, I'm gonna go with the walling out. I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Devo says I accidentally put wifey's unmentionables in the dryer with my clothes on high heat. Only cost me lunch and a trip to the mall.
Yes, that's what I did. Yes.
Thought you said her favorite shirt.
It was her favorite shirt, not the unmentionables, but I had put it on high heat with mine, and it was one of those sheer ones. And whoo, yeah. But at least you got lunch in a mall trip. I'm still trying to make that up. This was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and you're still trying to fix it?
That's the thing about like women and my wife in particular. Like whenever I do something, she's like, "Oh yeah, you remember that time you burnt my?" Yes, I do. You kind of remind me every other month. They just don't let it go.
Okay, so since Pegleg brought it up, man, have I told you the story? Have I told you how I lost my leg? Like, I'm ready. Like, let's hear this, bro. What happened? Like, what happened? It has to be good. Like, you were stopping a bank robber. Y'all went through a glass window, and all this glass was sticking through your leg. And then you chased them down 6 city blocks, and a piano fell out of a window and landed on your foot. And then you still kept chasing those burglars. And like, it better be good. Like, I want to hear some dirt.
I'm interested now.
We should send a poll out. What happened to Pegleg's leg? If they could put in their own words on it, it would be great.
Actually, a poll would be nice. Let's say accident, military.
Okay, let's do a poll then. Let me go over here.
Let's see.
Hopefully he doesn't post it before I put. Hopefully he types it up, but he's listening and doesn't post it yet.
Nah, he looks like he got the sausage fingers. It'll take a while.
Sausage ring. All right. What should I name it? What happened to Pegleg's leg?
Yeah.
But what did you say?
In the military.
Okay, military.
Mm-hmm. On the job accident. Medical condition. And
On
I'm
the
trying to
job.
think. Yeah.
Medical.
And when the last one, burning clothes in the dryer.
Saving somebody's life. How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
Being a hero.
Hey, I like that.
Non-military.
Yeah. Like first responder.
Man, I type slow, man. I really do.
It could
There,
be
the poll's in. Let's see. Y'all tell me what you think.
At least you use both hands. I still see people nowadays.
He was beat up by a gang of midgets. Oh, that makes sense, dude. They're only that tall. He just turned one leg to them, huh? They couldn't beat up that one leg, so like they never got to the other one.
Yeah, they were full after that one leg.
Right? That's horrible.
Yeah, I know. You know, like Zombieland, you got.
I like peg legs, so like.
Yeah,
What?
peg leg cracked me up. Between him and Hans in the chat.
Super chat right there from Hans. Thank you for the super chat, Hans. Yeah.
Another one with the same clown posse.
Oh, he gets me every time. You know what's even more messed up than that is I found the section of like what super chats you got, and whenever I click it up, 90% of them are something that say Insane Clown Posse on it, and something like that. Insane Clown Posse wears girly eyeliner. They do not. They wear paint. There's no eyeliner. Oh no, they might put some. Well, one of them doesn't have no black. Both of them don't have no black actually on the eye, so it's all white. Unless they make white eyeliner.
They make a little bit of everything nowadays.
Evo says Pig Leg was hiking in the wilderness and fell in the service. Had to chew own leg off. Whoa. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. My flip-flop fell off in a Flying J shower. Sam saying I have sausage finger means we're fighting, LOL.
Okay, I'll take it back. No, you don't have sausage. You have those hot links. You know, the brats.
I thought he was putting how he lost his leg, but he was all like, my flip-flop fell off in the Flying J shower. That's how he lost his leg? Is that what he's saying?
I don't know. I don't know how to take that. Now, at this point, if he would have told me that he was a survivor from Jigsaw, I'm like, okay, I could believe that.
Yeah. He said y'all are fighting over that.
Too bad I will be gone by the time you get here.
Look, here's what the poll is telling me right now. 25% military, 50% on the job, and 25% is medical. So half the people in here are saying on the job, a quarter is saying military, and the other quarter is saying medical, and no one said being a hero.
I don't know.
The guy don't look like a hero or what? What you laughing at over there, bro? I'm just saying he don't look like a hero, man. Come on.
Right. Like, you know.
What are you laughing though?
Think about it when he was younger, not now. I know when you look at it, you're like, I don't think he could save much.
Pegleg's a great guy that comes to the show, man. I really do enjoy him being here, but that's funny though.
Yeah.
If I could vote on my own poll, which I can't, I don't know why I can't, but if I could vote on my own poll, I'm going to go with being a hero, non-military. What you going with?
I'm stuck. That's what I'm thinking. I'm stuck between military and I'm stuck between on the job. But based on me having the conversations I had, I would say on the job.
On the job.
Yes.
Okay, if you're saying on the job, let's push it even further. Are you
Okay.
saying his fault on the job or the equipment he was using or whatever was unsafe?
It's peg leg. I would say him.
So you're saying that he was improperly using the equipment and something happened, or
Yeah,
he was standing where they said not to stand?
No, peg leg was having a hold my beer moment.
Hold my beer, watch this.
Yeah, right.
Motorcycle accident. We got a new he does like Tennessee flatbed. He does watch Tennessee's videos, so it might be a motorcycle accident.
Okay. I like that. I didn't even think about that. What else we got?
Did we put accident? Yeah, we put accident on there.
Oh, yeah, it was on the job, so I don't think it'll fall in the same category.
No, we didn't put accident on. We put military on the job, medical, and being a hero. We didn't even put accident on there.
Oh, I thought that was the second one. All right.
Yeah, let's end that poll so nobody else can vote.
Gotcha.
Motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
Blitz week starts this week. I'm not doing any more tire loads.
And I'm going out on. All right. Thank you.
Hey, start that lease off with the inspection. Let the DOT do your You should take your contract with you and let DOT do the inspection. Hey, fill that out while y'all are doing that, guys.
You know, that's a good idea. I got to go back to Success Leasing and like, yeah, I need that back. Bay 47. I'm going out. I'm gonna get DOT.
Oh, did you turn it in today?
I did.
Do you got a load yet? Your first load?
I'll be heading out Wednesday. I got my first load.
Cool. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's
Okay.
quiet down. Quiet down.
All right. Real story. I walked a blister on my foot during security at Denver International Airport, complicated by diabetes. But I tell people I get drugged at a bar and woke up without a foot. Oh,
so the
man.
real story is I walked with a blister on my foot doing security at Denver International Airport. So a blister on his foot. So is it kind of his fault because he didn't get the blister checked, or did the blister form and he kept walking? And does it count as on the job because the job made him walk?
We don't know if the job made him walk. He just says, I walked on the blister.
I know, I'm just saying. I mean, like, what if he was all like, hey, I got a blister on my foot. And they're all like, well, you got to walk to your car. We ain't pushing you in a wheelchair. And he walked on it and, like, you know. So I guess we're gonna chalk that up to medical, right?
Yep, we'll put that in the medical category.
So the 25% of the people that chose medical, y'all got it right.
Yes, sir. I was part of that 25%.
Where he went to play bingo and won the jackpot at the senior citizens. Lady got mad and ran him over with the Buick as he was walking in the parking lot.
Yeah, the old 1980 Buick that were built like tanks.
Yeah. Man, dude, we used to have one of those, man, and we would run it through the field. It was better. It was better at going through the muddy field than a truck was. Like, you would say trucks get stuck in that field before that car would get stuck.
Yeah, man, I've seen a lot of those old school Buicks. They take a beating, they keep going. They could go through any terrain. I've seen some crazy. I've seen somebody go drifting in an old school Buick, and I'm scratching my head like, how?
Bro, like my buddy's Buick, I think we ran over probably like 6 mailboxes. 2 of them were brick. We ran over a tree one day. like one of those little trees in a new development. We ran that over. It just folded right over. We ran through some bushes. What else happened? Oh, we ran into a truck. Oh, he hit the side. He hit a wall one time with it. Just barely hit it on the side. But that thing took a licking, man. We were not being very good, responsible kids back then. But you know what? I was being responsible because I didn't drive. I let him do it all. That kind of looked like I was pointing at you, but I wasn't pointing at you.
I have a lot of irresponsible moments. My first car was a Mustang, and I went drifting in her in the back streets. And it was a little farm area. And I'm going back and forth, hitting the corners and whatnot. And this one time I hit the corner, and I'm swinging the back of my Mustang out. And here I see, as I'm swinging her out, I see this horse come over. And the nose, her snout was about that much from the back of my my Mustang. So, needless to say, when I got out, because I thought I hit old Sally, that's what I call her. I thought I hit her. I was like, the irony of hitting a horse in a Mustang, but hey, I had snot on the wing. That's how close I was to her. And then I had one
You
moment.
wilding out, man. You wilding out over there.
Hey, it was when I was 21.
You better hope your sister or your brother ain't listening to this and they're all like, oh yeah, you're the one that I got in trouble for those tire marks and you're the one that did it. They might be ready to beat you up.
So like my sisters and brothers, oh man, we get each other in trouble. So my brother looks just like me. When we was younger, I was messing around at the dinner table, horsing around, and I was like, hey, switch seats. So we were switching seats, and my mother had came, and she backhand him like no tomorrow. His face hit the table and bounced back up. That's how hard she hit him because she thought it was me. And then
I didn't realize my auto tune was still on.
Yeah, you left it off a little bit. And with my sister, what she did, she carved her other sister's name onto a new dresser that my parents just bought, brand new. So she carved her other sister's name on it. And she caught the biggest whoop. And she's like, I didn't write my name on there. Like, who else would write your name on there? Only you. And she caught the whooping of her lifetime. And I think till this day, because I just spilled it on live, she did not know. So sorry, sis. I kind of told your secret.
I hope you share this to your Facebook and they fast forward to that part right there.
I hope not. I really do.
See, I was trying to get Kenworth Ryder in here and to do this video right here or this interview right here. And unfortunately, he was busy. Some of his old buddies that went through PSD with him met up with him that day. And then I haven't seen him at the pad. I've been at the pad every day, Kenworth Ryder. I just haven't seen you. And I wasn't thinking, like, man, all this stuff happened, Kenworth. Like, I got put on called the quarantine. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that happened. So, like, it just was not a bad time. It was not a good time for us to meet up, bro. I do apologize.
Mm-hmm.
You should have called you. We should have called you Eleanor.
Eleanor, where's that from?
That's for you.
I know where you. I just don't remember where that's from.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Ah, yes. There we go. Now I remember.
Question: did you like the first Gone in 60 Seconds or the new one that they made?
They made a new one.
So you've only seen the new one. You haven't seen the old one.
No, I've only seen the old one with Nicolas Cage.
No, there's an older one. There's an older one than that.
Nope, the one with Nick Cage is the one I saw, and that's the one I like. That's the one.
Oh, he got his truck today. Bro, how did he get his truck today? He was lower on the list than you were.
Well, it depends on the situation. So what happens is,
Bro, what you doing? Buying those ladies in their flowers and chocolate and stuff? What's the secret?
You trying to get me killed by my wife.
Oh. Well, how'd you get your truck before Kenworth Ryder? That's what I want to know.
because I'm
He
not.
put you on the spot. He was like number 2 on the list last time I talked to him, and you
Oh,
were
he
like
was.
50.
It's because
You were like 600 on the list.
they found out his name was Kenworth. That's why.
They kept pushing. They're all like, "This dude wants a Kenworth. Put him at the bottom."
Well, it would have been worse if you would have said your name is Volvo Rider. You would have never made the list.
He'd still be waiting on a truck.
Right.
Oh, you like Nicolas Cage one better? I thought that. Okay, now the Nicolas Cage one had like, it's had better cars in it and stuff like that. But I like the storyline in the older movie way better. Like way better. I think I liked it better.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna look it up because I got nothing but time tonight. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna watch and I'll let you know.
Yeah, do that tonight. Let me know tomorrow.
Definitely.
He was 4th today. But he must have been behind you in line.
No, he was in front of me. I was still, when they called me, I've only moved up from 25 to 21. But mind you, I was still 25 when they offered me that Peterbilt. So I don't know how I got my truck before you, but yeah.
He must have looked at it and said, "It's a Peterbilt. It's too much like a Kenworth, but it doesn't have the Kenworth emblem. I'm passing."
Yeah, and to be honest, I've seen a lot of nice Kenworths out there on the Success Leasing side. I've seen a lot of nice ones.
Alex says, "What's up, Twisted Big D? My fleet manager, us starting the upgrade process. I'm over 31K.
Yes, over 31K. What they're gonna do right now, depending on how long it's gonna take. It may take 2 weeks for you to get in, or they may have you come in right away. It just depends on the classes, how many people they got, and I would say the best thing to do is probably come in on a Friday if you can, or a Monday, because that's where most of the classes line up on, and you could take one after the other, and be done with 3/4 of your upgrade class in one day.
So they don't. So soon as you hit 30, so soon as the odometer reads 30K miles, they don't just bring you right in.
No. See, for me, I was done with my 15,000 miles. I did 15 because I switched over divisions, reefer, and I was done July 5th. It took 2 weeks for them to approve me to come into Springfield, and then I had to go to Florida as well. As we all know, the insurance issue, and they was going to suspend my license, and I waited for another 2 weeks. But just all in all, it took 2 weeks just for them to approve me to come back to Springfield. But I guess it depends because I was going lease, so maybe that was a difference. But also when I went company, when I did my 30,000 miles on the flatbed side, I didn't come back until I was about 52,000 in. So it'll
This
take.
Hold on. Look at this super chat right here.
Insane Clown Posse dresses like Bozo the Ooh.
Bozo the Clown, man. Hey, I used to watch Bozo the Clown. It was pretty amazing. Like, it was a great show, man. But they don't dress like no Bozo the Clown. We're too gangster for that Bozo the Clown, man. He can't even stand on the same street that we can.
Well, still,
Can't believe that.
But you gotta think about it this way. Think about it in the positive aspect. You already knew who Bozo the Clown is. Everybody else is. So the name is legendary. He's inferring that Insane Clown Posse is legendary. Give it to me.
Oh, okay. No, he dresses like him. It's still like, hey, they're looking up to him, though. Dresses like him. You know what? We're going to take that one. Hans, we're taking that one as a compliment, so we're going to cheer for that one. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh-oh. We need to get y'all in here and fight, man, because he took the freight shaker. I wanted the money maker, the freight shaker, and you took that Pete.
I took the Pete. I'll tell you what, I'm not bouncing all over the place, and my seat is not hitting the floor. I know freight shaker is more reliable, and you could get it fixed anywhere. I know with a Pete, I'm gonna have to take it to the dealership most of the time. So, but I'll take the comfort.
Hey, this week, Sam came with me on a ride with one of my students. I wanted to show him where I take my guys, and how much experience do I give my guys on the road, like on a simple drive through Springfield?
There was nothing simple about that. There was nothing simple. So what we'll do is we'll go through Springfield. You're gonna get a lot of city driving. Your left turns, right turns in the city. Some of them are short. Some of them you got to come real wide. And then we'll go through the industrial area. We'll go through the cul-de-sacs, practice U-turns, and we'll practice emergency stops. And from there, we're gonna go down. What was it? 125, I believe.
Yeah, 125.
For those
Missouri
of you,
125.
yeah, Missouri 125 is out here, and it's like farmland, and it's like a serpent road. And the hills. I was getting to that. And there's just one big hill that comes up, comes down, and then as you're coming down, you're going right back up another one. His trainee, he was trying to tell me, he's like, you know what? Stop being a punk. Gun it. Take it to 65.
Yeah,
Take it
I'm
to 65.
like, this is the best part. Go faster, go faster, go faster. He's all like, what did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
His response was legendary. He's like, no, this is as fast as it's going to go. This is as comfortable as I feel. I am not going in. There was no speed limit posted, I believe. And if it was, I think it was like 55 or 60.
It's 55.
55. We're over here doing 45. You're like,
yeah, I'm like, do the speed limit through this part. Go, 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 go. And he's all like, it's like a roller coaster.
Yeah, I think he had to change his Huggies after that one. Oh, and finally, what we'll come across is on 125, there's this really tight turn that you're going to have to come wide into the other lane of traffic when you're turning right and then swing in. His trainee, the look that he had that terrified look on his face, but he nailed it. He nailed that turn absolutely perfect.
It's one of those right turns that has a big big bar ditch on this side and a big bar ditch on this side.
Yeah.
So when you turn in there, if you go too far out, you're going into the ditch. If you turn too soon, you're going into the ditch. You have to make a perfect, flawless turn through there. And he did. He did good on that turn.
Yeah.
But I texted him in the back. I said, hey, just wait till you see this turn.
I remember that. And I'm sitting here at the time. I was texting my wife, just telling her, hey, I'm doing this, that, and the third. And
you were telling her, hey, please let me survive this trip.
No, well, kind of, because when I saw the message and I'm looking up, I saw the turn. I had text. I was like, oh, hold on. She's like, wait, what's going on? I'm like, oh, no, we're okay. Disregard that.
So yeah, I'm looking for a good way to make a shirt for that road, because I want to make a shirt that says like I survived Missouri 125 and just like give it to some of my students after they drove it. Here you go.
Now make it a little bit more personal. I survived Twisted's 125.
Yeah. Have the shirts that said I didn't take the joy out of it for Twisted by hitting the brakes.
Oh yeah, the brake lovers.
I was not happy about those brakes. I wanted the truck to go. It's like your seat hits the floor and bounces you up, man. It's like a real roller coaster. I mean, like it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you feel your stomach just come all the way up and then...
Look what Jay said.
Yeah, the roller coaster. This is exactly what it was.
He even has the emoji for a roller coaster.
It reminds me of that rock and roll roller coaster in Universal in Florida. The tall one. I forgot was it the Aerosmith? I don't remember. But it's the one that just takes you straight all the way up and you'll sit up there and just come right down. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh, I had students before, they slam on the brakes when they get to the top of it and they're like, Cliff! I'm like, dude, I ain't driving us over the side of a cliff. I don't want to die. Right. Straight up, I don't want to die.
It does look like that, though. You slowly start going so far up that all you see is just straight sky, sun, clouds, and then you'll get up there, and you still won't see any of the road until you actually get over. it was definitely crazy. I had my doubts there too. I was like sitting there gripping the safety net on the back. I was sitting there like, yeah. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I'm not going anywhere.
He did good, man. It was a good trip. It was fun.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
It was an experience. See,
I
I tell people all the time, like I think right now there's only maybe three of us that take that road that I know for sure takes that road. So there's a couple of trainers out there that takes the road, but everybody else they ain't taking that road.
No, and what I would like to see, I would like to see Tennessee Flatbetter take that road with his students.
Oh, I did not say that. You
Yeah.
said that. You said that. You started that.
I did. And you know what? If he's in the passenger seat, you can put your GoPro up and record it. We want proof that you take that road. Proof.
No, bro, I've been saying I'm going to record that road for a long time. I think Tennessee's told me he's taken it before.
I haven't seen it. You haven't seen it. So how can we verify it? Just saying.
So you want some proof?
I need proof. Facts. And then I'll leave you alone from there for about all of 15, 20 seconds, and then I'll find something else.
The Peterbilt's hold value best. Kenworth looks the best. Volvo's is the best.
Aerodynamic, yeah.
Oh, aerodynamics. Freight Shaker pulls the best, and International breaks down
The best.
nest.
Yeah, the best.
Freight Shaker pulls the best.
I'm not. I don't agree with that.
I don't know about that.
Maybe because we have those inhibitors on our trucks for Prime. Maybe. But
Oh, you think that's what it is?
Quite
Dude,
possible.
even in this picture right there, look at that on big screen. Even that looked like it said Call of Duty, but it doesn't when you make it bigger.
No, it full says Caterpillar. It fully says it.
Yeah, but if you make if I make the screen smaller, looks like it says Call of Duty.
That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this small little square, and I can see Caterpillar from here.
Bro, I blow it up, man. Like, that's crazy. I thought it said Call of Duty. We're still. Don't worry, I can't even read people's names. So.
Oh, I'll let you have that one.
Look at that name right there. Sam
Yeah.
the Avocado.
Yeah, definitely. He's like, "What's your last name?" Acevedo. Asa. He's like, "Yeah, what you said." I'm like, "Okay, we'll just keep it that way." And then from there, I don't know where you got it from, but you just kept saying avocado. I'm like, all right, that's gonna stick. It's gonna stick.
Hey, it happens. But you can tell I don't do any editing to my videos. I just throw it up. I'm all like, well, it's good. Post it.
But that's the best part about that. So a lot of people would know that everything's real and you're not trying to hide anything. At least that's my interpretation of it. Because if you do some editing here and there, you may have said something that you don't want to get out there. No. Just, record it, post it.
That's how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been out there on the pad with me, so you've seen that I have different ways of training students. Like I got 4 students and I'm teaching 2 a certain way and 2 a different way. So I mean, like,
yeah,
I got lots of different ways of training.
And that's what I appreciate about you and Tennessee Flatbetter. Tennessee had taught me how to drive the semi. He didn't teach me points. He didn't teach me reference. He didn't teach me anything but where to put that trailer, where I want it, when I want it. And then we went on the drives. He taught me how to turn properly, exactly how much distance I would need to get this perfectly to trace the curve. And, a lot of people may underestimate Tennessee out here, but I'll stick by him. I say
What
it
do you
every
mean
time.
underestimate?
Oh, I say
Dude, he's a beast of a trainer.
Well, because I hear a couple of things on the pad where they're like, I don't know, until because they're a little bit judgmental when they first see him. But Tennessee, man, once you see and you meet and you understand the concept of what he's teaching you, I mean, you can go anywhere. There is no place I can't go right now and not remember at least one thing that he taught me that I would use to this day. Even though I'm
Oh, yeah.
reefer, there's still a few things that he taught me where it's like, okay, I got you. I can use this. And then also the infamous line. I know when I'm trying to, I have a super trucker moment. We all do. We have our super trucker moments. I hear his voice in the back of my head. What are you doing? Okay, yeah, let me get out. Let me stop.
That's my favorite line too. What are you doing? What are you doing in there?
I mean, it's not necessarily what he says, but I have to keep it PG because of the pay. But you guys get the point. I hear it in my head, and I quickly snap out like, "Ooh, okay, yeah." But just to digress, for flatbed, yeah, he is. He definitely is. Tennessee is laid back. He definitely is. He's a great guy, great personality, and the way he teaches you things you will remember for life. He taught me a couple of things on how to look at things in sayings and acronyms. So I'm like, oh. So I definitely agree.
Yeah, and he's like me. If I got something to say, we're gonna say it. Like, if we see you messing up, we're gonna tell you right then and there you're messing up. Hey, this is what you need to do. We don't let you just keep on messing up out there. We're all like, hey, this is why you're doing it. Now, if you're being stubborn, we will just stand back and watch you for a while. And
Yeah.
you've probably seen both of us do that.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna stand back and watch you for a while. I
just the
stand
way-
back a lot longer sometimes, or I'll just be like, I don't even care. Just as long as he's moving the trailer, I don't care. Like we had to move the cones out the way the other day so somebody could parallel. I ain't saying no names, and you were kind of looking at me like, you really gonna move the cones and like you gonna let him do this? I'm all like, I don't care as long as he's back and we're doing good. He's going backwards, and it is back in practice. We're good.
Yeah, I remember that. We had a conversation about that, and then it was also that instance where you had do a straight back. I did it. No, the trailer is not straight. The truck is straight, but the trailer's not straight, so it's not a straight back. Do it again. Same thing happened. He'll go, trailer's off to the left, I did it, right? No, you did the. You know what? Just go. And then you'll sit there, hands folded to the side. He'll look at other trucks. He'll look around, hit the vape. Then he'll look, and the guy's like, yeah. He does it about 6-7 times. The guy comes out the truck. He's like, so how did I do? Oh, you did all right, but here's what you need to work on. When you're ready to listen and you're ready for me to teach you, right?
Yeah. He was going backwards though, so we were cool. Like he was going backwards. He was going in the right direction. Maybe not the right lane, but the right direction.
Yeah, so let's put it like this. He was doing a offset. He was doing an offset.
He kind of fried himself that day.
Oh man, he was done for. That alley doctor really, kicked his butt.
He came in this morning and he went beast mode on them all.
Man, I missed it. I was trying to come up to the pad, but I had all the paperwork to do, get my permits, et cetera, and I missed it all. So I'm gonna try to come up there tomorrow. I got to renew my DOT physical. So after that, excuse me, or before that,
I got a test tomorrow in the morning. First thing up, I got to test the third generation of truckers in that family. Mm-hmm. Matt's family, the third generation is testing tomorrow, so
he has a lot to prove. No pressure.
It kind of like I wish I had all three generations, man. It's kind of like I missed the uncle.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I didn't, or the son or the uncle, depending which one you're thinking of. So third generation son, mm-hmm. or first generation son, third generation's uncle. Okay. That makes sense.
Still, it would have been nice to have all three generations there, especially on his trifecta. Because
Oh, they got a picture together at Prime somewhere. Like, I want to see all three, a picture of all three of them with their purple
Right.
badges.
Right,
That's what I want to see.
I definitely want to see that. That's a good idea. Hopefully, one day they can make it happen.
Yeah, I think they took a pic. I don't know where they took a picture of at the terminal. You figure they would have either took it in front of the main building or that water fountain by the mail room. I got a picture of all three of them.
I like that water fountain by the mail room, actually. I really
I do too.
Little, it's missing the koi fish, but I can deal with it.
It's inside though.
That don't change anything. You know how many Chinese food buffets I went to that have koi fish on the inside? Not cooked. Swimming, still alive.
I go to this Chinese food place in Springfield and the fish change. Like, the tank's always nasty green and, like, the fish are always changing, though. It's not the same fish. I'm starting to wonder. They cooking those things or what? They had some real big fish in there the first time we went. And then the fish just keep getting smaller and smaller.
Oh, yeah. You already know what's happening.
Yeah. It's good food, though. It's good food.
Yeah, like for me in New York, we used to joke around because the chicken wings used to be small. We used to call them pigeon wings. Sweet and sour kitty, fresh out the alley.
Oh, horrible.
General dog. Yeah.
You ruining that. Matt says we took a picture in front of my truck. So they took a picture in front of his truck. So I guess he's all like, this is the one that started it all, so in front of this truck. Could you imagine a picture with all three of their trucks together and they're all standing in front of them? That'd be dope too.
That's a nice picture.
Kenworth Rider says, I have a 7:30 appointment for alignment. I'll come by and see you after I drop the truck off. I should be out there. I should be out there somewhere, Kenworth. If I had a guess, probably pad 5. If you get there before between like 6 a.m. and I don't know, like 8 a.m., my guy's gonna be tested, so I should be in the plaza somewhere.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was still in here. Stayed the whole live. Look at that.
He was just waiting for his moment.
I'm glad we didn't talk bad. Hey, where's all the embarrassing stories about the third generation of trucker? Like, let's hear the third generation dirt stories. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Don't put nothing in there.
Wednesday night he comes in. I might have to be like, hey, I won't be ready till Thursday.
Man, he's good at saving fuel. You need to get with Jackson and get him your number. Be like, Jackson, give him my phone number. I need to talk to the man about fuel because he knows his stuff. Like, he was showing me all this stuff on the app. Like, it was crazy. I was like, man, I didn't know about all this. Oh, yeah. But hey, guys, we're going to get out of here. Sam, thank you for coming to the channel tonight and talking about the upgrade process. Everybody came out, asked some questions. We appreciate that. Got anything else to leave them with?
No. The only thing I got to say is, chase dreams, follow your dreams, be diligent, do your research.
I like that. You should put that at the end of every video you make. When's the channel coming out before we leave?
To be announced.
To be announced.
Yes.
But he did say he would come back and do a live with us every once in a while, either on Thursday or something like that. So every once in a while. But like, comment, and subscribe.